It on very quickly this afternoon. Reps push for 6-year presidential term with zonal rotation. Some lawmakers in the House of Representatives are pushing for changes to the 1999 Constitution to enable the rotation of the presidency among Nigeria's 6 geopolitical zones. They also want an amendment to the Constitution to provide for a single tenure of 6 years for the president and governors of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ikenga Ugochinyere, member representing Idiato South, Idiato North Federal Constituency in Imo State, spoke on behalf of the group while addressing a news conference at the National Assembly in Abuja yesterday. According to him, I quote, "The bill is also seeking reduction in government spending and wastage, efficiency in governance and national stability by providing a single term of 6 years for the president and governors." End of quote. The group also called for the creation of the office of 2 vice presidents from the southern and northern parts of Nigeria. The first vice shall be a succession vice president, while the second vice president shall be a minister in charge of the economy, and both shall be ministers. Now, he also said that the bill will seek to amend the relevant sections of the Electoral Act to ensure that all elections at both the federal and the state levels were held on the same day, among others. The lawmaker said the bill, if it becomes an act, would ensure that all elections and election-related litigation were concluded within a period of 6 months. This, according to him, must happen before the swearing into office of the validly elected person for the office contested. Are 6-year term.
It's a basket. That bill is a basket. It contains
a potpourri.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the idea of 6 years, will I say it is acceptable to me? I will say no. Neither will I. Sorry, but I won't say no, okay, and I won't say yes.
Okay.
If General Buhari had only 6 years, we would have been saved 2 years of additional agony and needless inertia in our political, economic, and whatever line we want to target. But at the same time, because when he won the first term, everybody expected so much. But he messed up big time. The media was pointing this thing out, but by whatever abracadabra, he came in again for second term, and he ran a very lackluster second term. Like as I said, if it was just a term, would have been saved 24 months, you know, of that acrimony. But on that level, if people know that in 6 years they are going, the first year, the Nigerian style, they will still be spending time looking for who to make minister, and will be there, that year will be gone, living 5 years. By the end of the 4th year, politicking will start. You know, you will start looking for successor. Some people want to appoint who will succeed them, either to cover their tracks or to continue with their agenda, either good or bad. These are problems. But when you look at global examples, I still think where we are is not too bad. Okay? If we will say single term, maybe we'll say 5, not even 6 years. Yeah. Because the rapidity of destruction that comes on the national economy and well-being when they spend 2 years of 2 terms of 8 years is massive.
Enormous.
We can blame the president now for all that we cared. 90% of the problems that we are confronting now were not brought by him. He made them on ground. Maybe his style is not working. Maybe his approach is not okay for us. But the reality was that we had problems, and they must be tackled headlong. And the earlier, the best. Venezuela was an example of a good oil-producing country. Suddenly, the economy came crashing, and till today, they are not yet out of the doldrums. We cannot afford that. Nigerians are about 230 million people now. If anything should happen and we invade the west coast of Africa, you may end up with a VAT before you find a place. Because any country that we enter into, everything will collapse, and starvation will be their portion as well. So they just be saying, don't stop here, don't. We end up not Gambia, Cape Verde.
Okay, Are, to bring you back, you know, this member of reps that's suggesting this is talking about how this single, this 6-year single term will also promote efficiency in governance.
It's an assumption.
Assumption. Okay.
Let me tell you, if it is 1 year, those who will deliver will deliver, and if you make it 200 years, those who will fail will fail. Okay, it's not about timing now. It's not about the constitution. It's about the people themselves who are getting into office. Who are we electing? Unfortunately, here we don't do background checks to establish what and what this person had done before in his private life. I mean, somebody who could not manage a pure water factory now becoming a governor. You know what I'm saying? So where is the managerial capacity or capability or acumen? He has not demonstrated any capability that will say, oh, he's a fantastic man. Remember, Ambode was the General when the Lagos State funds were seized. Creatively, they made it possible for the state to have funds, and we weathered the storm. Okay, so when he became governor, you could see he demonstrated capacity. I mean, I don't know him, he doesn't know me, but that reality was there. So in that same sense, whether 6 years or 8 years, it's not about the time. It's not about the number of years. Like I told you, if a man will deliver, he will deliver.
How about the zonal rotation?
Already, what we have is north and south, which I don't support. Why? It has kept the southeast off the radar. I'm not happy about it. The last time, I was pushing for Kojo Iweala, or I always call her my girlfriend, the Dr. Mrs. Dora Akunili. So I always so I was pushing for her that we need a woman president from the east, because these were qualified, efficient people that you could see their track record. Unfortunately, Dora had to relocate. You know, she died, and then Madam Kojo Iweala got a job in WTO and she left. You know, every corner of Nigeria, there are people with qualified people. And it will not be nice, because now, let's just say President Tinubu will spend 8 years. The thing will go back to the north again. By the time he's coming back to the south, will the southwest fold his arms and say, okay, all of us, let's campaign for southeast? I doubt. And and this is one of the reasons for shouting marginalization and all of that. So we have to look at it critically. That rests with me. I support that. We can give the idea of having two vice presidents.
Two vice presidents, exactly.
We had one who we expected so much from, and it disappointed us. So why should we not go and have two and be paying more to keep them alive and keep them in office? Excuse me.
Okay, well, that is according to the House of Representatives. Okay, a 6-year single presidential term and zonal rotation. Let's see how that goes, okay? Let's see how it goes.